Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here and I'm at the Disneyland Resort today just to go check out some, of course, holiday stuff and of course some construction everywhere, and I cannot wait to check out especially stuff here at the Mickey and Friends parking structure with the new Mickey ball right here, and of course some elevator construction too. Now, huge difference, of course, is the fact that the giant circular signs are gone and these new square ones are in. So they're looking great, actually. Very reminiscent, of course, of the other on the Pixar side of the parking structures, but they look fantastic. It actually feels a heck of a lot more open without those giant circular signs, and everything is looking fantastic, especially all the lights, fixtures everywhere, and the speaker systems that are brand new. Looks to be by JPL as well, or JBL, I should say, but tons of new signage everywhere too, and of course the trees are all in, and it's looking fantastic over here. Super open too, which I really appreciate. Downtown Disney right now, we're checking out some of the neon trees and neon lighting that they'll have, especially later tonight. Very excited to see all this. Of course, they're all lit up with black lights, so it would really pop at nighttime especially. So I'm very excited to see all this at night, but right now they are super bright, super neon. Really like the aesthetic they're going for in downtown Disney. But of course, before we head into the park, we're a little hungry, so we stopped at Napolini, the little personal pizza place. This was only about, I think, $10 with tip, so that honestly a great deal for especially being in downtown Disney. And I'm with my good pal Dylan from Theme Park Obsession with the brand new merch. I'll put a link down in the description if you'd like any merch related to the Obsessed line. It looks so good, and the quality is just so incredibly amazing too. So, but yeah, Theme Park Obsession, I'll also link him right there. Yeah, let's eat. So we've come over to Tomorrowland inside Disneyland proper. This is the brand new entrance, at least the temporary entrance to Tomorrowland. This is awesome. There's so much more room. It's so much better looking, and it's so much more open. Definitely giving some Magic Kingdom vibes though over here. Definitely, this is someplace I'd want to put a blanket down and watch the fireworks over the castle. But this is so fantastic. So much better than those rocks over there. There's also a giant piece of concept art, which we'll get a look at least soon, but this is so much better than what it was before with the rocks. I do wish this was maybe a little narrower so we could get some more people potentially walking through here, but besides that, this is so much better than what it was before. But also right next to the concept art, you can see the rocks have been taken out over here as well, and it's so much more open. This is totally just Magic Kingdom. It's crazy how similar it looks, at least in video form. I can't believe it. I hope they potentially put some more trees over in this section, unless, you know, they're actually going to allow people to be sitting here, because if it's just a green patch right there, I wouldn't surprise me if people start to sit over there. But of course, looking at the concept art that's right there, I mean, they are going to do something with this grass in particular right here, so it should be very interesting to see how that all turns out. And looking into Tomorrowland, there's tons of scaffolding going up, and we'll get a closer look at that in just a second. So, standing next to the Matterhorn right now, it is a busy day. It is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, of course, so a lot of people have school off, but it is insanely busy. Everything has at least an hour wait, and we're probably not going to be riding anything today. So, if you're wondering how busy it is, in particular, it is a 70-minute wait for Matterhorn right now. And just to let you know, the left-hand side, the Tomorrowland side, has finally reopened. So if you want to go enjoy the janky goodness of Matterhorn, it's definitely a good time to do that. Well, maybe not right now particularly, but if you want to get a fast pass, at least for us right now, at about almost 4 o'clock, it's not till 11 p.m. tonight. So here's something I haven't done in a very long time, and that's walk into Toontown. So we're actually going to go check out the construction on Mickey's Runaway Railway right now. But it's always nice to take a little stroll on busier days into Toontown, because it usually feels a little less busy back here. So getting this viewpoint from Donald's boat is kind of insane. As many of you know, the Toontown Hills have disappeared, and now you can see back into some of the backstage portions from up here specifically. Kind of crazy. This is all for Mickey's Runaway Railway, which will be premiering at the park in, I believe, 2022 or 23. I forget the year exactly, but super excited for this attraction. It's just very jarring to see the hills, especially on the left, right over Mickey's house, which has some nice holiday decorations, by the way. And then no hills whatsoever, just to the right. But if you're wondering where we were next to Goofy's house, which look at those awesome holiday decorations, but we were over at Donald's Boat right, just to the right of that. And of course, Gadget's Go Coaster behind that, and then Mickey's house, and then Minnie's house right next door. So since the Fast Pass return is at about 7 o'clock tonight, and the wait had jumped to 65 minutes, we decided to grab a Fast Pass for Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, something I don't normally do, but heck, why not? So we've hopped over to Galaxy's Edge real quick into Batuu, but the crowds are definitely here, that is for sure. It's definitely busy in Batuu today. So if you're traveling to the Outer Rim during Thanksgiving break, make sure you plan for some extra vacationers in the area. So kind of crazy though to see it kind of crazily busy over here. Anyways, we're gonna walk over towards Rise of the Resistance real quick because there's been stuff happening over there. And we're almost there to opening. I'm so ready. So we're over in the queue area for Rise of the Resistance. I cannot wait to be waiting, for lack of a better word, in this queue for 10 hours or whatever it is on opening day. We will definitely be here for that though. But they've also got a wet paint sign right here because you can tell they were doing some work over here specifically with the wet paint sign. So make sure you don't touch this fence at least for the next couple days. But yeah, kind of crazy to think that all these little changes are happening in preparation of this ride opening in 52 days. Santa, I know him. All right, so we're actually right next to the castle right now, actually right next to Snow White and her 7 dwarves. I just got the caramel and coconut churro that's available at the churro cart right next to the castle. Comes with caramel coconut sauce. And that's an extra $1. I think I paid about $8 for everything, so, or almost $9. So it is a little pricey, but I'm very excited to try it. All right, I've absolutely smothered it. Let's see how it tastes. Super caramely, like super. Not too much coconut, but kind of a vague taste of coconut. Not really much of it. But really good. That's really good. I'd actually recommend it. I definitely would recommend it. All right, well, we made the treacherous journey across to the secondary park at the resort, and we're gonna go check out Festival of Holidays. We're gonna go check out Festival of Holidays at the Disney California Adventure. Some great food in years past. Can't wait to try out this year's food, and we're also gonna get some construction views, especially on Dylan's channel. So we're next to the Hyperion Theater, and Frozen, of course, as usual, is playing in 30 minutes time at 5 o'clock, and people are starting to line up for that. I've never actually seen Frozen, the movie or the musical, at the park, and I'm interested to see what your guys' thoughts on it are, and what your thoughts on Frozen 2 are. Don't put any spoilers, please, but what did you think of the movie? Do you like it better than the original? Let me know. I've never seen any of the Frozen movies or musicals or any of it, so let me know. Also, something over here is the fact that Guardians of the Galaxy has a giant area filled with construction walls, and it looks like they're redoing some of the rails there, if anything, and potentially some of the pathway, but pretty big changes happening in front of Guardians right now. Well, now we're in front of Guardians of the Galaxy proper, and you can see a brand new tile show up, or actually, I guess it's technically brickwork going in right here, which is looking fantastic. And of course, the facade of 2 of the buildings, or I should say 1 of the buildings back there, for potentially a meet and greet or the e-ticket attraction in the future, of course. And of course, the microbrewery on the right-hand side there, looking awesome. So here's my first view at the DCA tree all lit up. I like trees. Did you know that? I like trees. Dylan, do you like trees?
Oh yeah.
I like trees.
I mean, and this is a beautiful tree.
It's a really pretty tree.
I like it a little better than the Disneyland, just because there's more on it.
That's fair. It definitely looks a little better aesthetically, I think.
Honestly, okay, this is like totally typical, like what you'd see in the 1930s. Like that's the old school tree.
That's true. That's very true.
Whereas the other one is more like modernized.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the colors on this more.
Yeah, the one over there is like really yellow.
Yeah, it's just like 1 or 2 tone, where this is like, hey, I'm every day of the week.
Yeah.
So stopping by Spider-Man right now, you can see some scaffolding and I've actually come down all over the building itself, and concrete is being poured with that giant machinery right there at the front of your screen. It's kind of crazy to see this much progress all of a sudden out of nowhere. Just scaffolding coming down, paintwork being done in certain spots, and then concrete being poured right there. All right, we've made it over to Pixar Pier, and look at that sky. It's so pretty tonight. Like, it's so gorgeous. I'm actually gonna walk up and get this view real quick. So pretty. But now we're actually potentially gonna check how bad the line is for Lamplight Lounge. I've never been in here, so we might actually be able to experience this for the first time, at least for my first time ever, and I'm super excited to see what they have to offer. So getting a awesome look of this menu. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Oh, but looking at all the drinks, super excited to try some out. So instead of ordering anything on the regular menu, we ended up getting Earthquakes, which I'm very excited about. Super excited. Dylan's mixing it up, so I guess I should mix it up too. But let's get tasting. So the Earthquake is very good, but definitely by far the strongest drink I've ever had at this resort alone. Very tasty. Got some really nice citrus and berry flavors in there, but super, super strong compared to everything else at the resort, that's for sure. So, walking by Feliz Navidad, which is actually a really cool show. I encourage you to check it out here at DCA if you have the chance during the holiday season. We're gonna look at all of the Festival of Holidays booths now to check out what they have to offer. All right, so we just stopped by right next to the Golden Zephyr, Merry something. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Merry Mashups. Sorry. Just got myself a horchata. Super excited to try this. But after picking up our pretty delicious horchatas, we are taking a stroll through Radiator Springs right now. Of course, we won't be riding Radiator Springs Racers. It's upwards of a 2-hour wait right now, sadly. But why not take a stroll through the recently redone Christmas decorations for the area itself? Speaking of the long line for Radiator Springs Racers, the Fast Pass line starts right here. Right here. What? But I absolutely adore the garland and of course the tires that they put up across this street right here in Radiator Springs. It's amazing to see the awesome detail work that they put into the holiday as well as the Halloween seasons. So we are now traveling back to Disneyland from DCA to go use our Fast Pass all the way at Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin before Toontown closes for the night, of course, because of fireworks, really. But so it'll be cool to see everything at night, especially with all the holidays stuff up, and of course to experience Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. I haven't done that in a very long time, so I'm very excited to get back on that. There really is nothing like coming down Main Street during the holiday season. It's gorgeous, especially with the garland up top, and of course the castle being all beautiful in the background. So we've made our way over to Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. Let's go take a spin of our own, shall we? All right, wish us luck. Oh boy. Okay, thanks, Roger.
Roger, we did it!
Oh boy. Oh.
Those epic cheeseburgers.
Oh. I can't. It's so hard one-handed.
There we go. This used to scare me when I was a little kid.
Oh, same. It was terrifying. We're gonna die. Alright, that's fine. Oh.
Hey! Let go of me, nigga!
Why is this like the greatest dark ride ever?
I know, right?
Oh no, we're falling down.
Oh, okay. We ended up on a building. Oh, okay.
the weight. Okay, here we go. I can't do it.
Oh no, pie in the face.
Trying to get like a good turn here.
Oh yeah, here we go.
It's not gonna do it.
Dylan took the wheel. Oh my. Oh my.
This will make me 12 bullets.
Wow. Where are we? I don't even.
Something to forget me by.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh wow, his audio is really low.
Yeah, Roger, you okay?
His audio was really low.
Yeah, like.
Oh my God.
We made it! Yay! Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin, oh my goodness. Dylan apparently is a more crazy driver than I am, but holy cow, that was awesome. There were parts of the ride I didn't know where we were, but Roger Rabbit's is definitely underrated in my opinion, especially the queue, but the ride itself is honestly one of the best dark rides in the park. So, we made the long... Yeah. So we made the long trip over to Winnie the Pooh because it was a 5-minute wait. This is the line now for Winnie the Pooh. Busy holiday season. So it is busy enough at the park. We didn't know what else to do. So we came across the Tiki Room after traveling through Tarzan's treehouse and decided, why not take a little relaxing journey to Hawaii and enjoy the amazing audio animatronics of the Tiki Room.
So it is, and what darling people I have sitting under me. Pierre, you rascal, you. Let's put on the show.
Get the tiki room.
All right, well, now because the lines at Disneyland are so long, we figured why not head back to Festival Holidays in DCA, just because why not? It's so busy. We don't know what to do at this rate. So if you are coming during the holiday season, be prepared to wait in hour-long lines for multiple attractions throughout the day. It gets crazy at this time of year. So, being in DCA, we found ourselves next to Pixar Pier and ran into... Yeah, Season of Light. Thank you, Dylan. You can go subscribe to him here. But we're not sure what to do. We're not really going to get a good view of this show, sadly, just because of how many people are in the park. And most of them are crowding around this area specifically. So maybe we'll walk through some part of the park and hopefully find something to do. Walking towards Grizzly as they have an announcement. Actually, Grizzly, if you did not know, closes at 9 p.m. sadly, so we were actually thinking about potentially riding it because it had no wait, because it's really freaking cold, but it has closed an hour early. But the grizzly bear out front is wearing his holiday sweater and he's looking fantastic. So we made a quick stop into the Grand Californian. Look at that tree. Holy cow, that is insanity. It's indoors and it's like bigger than the DCA tree, I'm pretty sure, or close to it. It's so amazing. And not to mention the giant gingerbread house right here. So we've been kind of walking all over the place as of right now. We made our way into downtown Disney, where we can see the neon trees are all neonified right now and they look fantastic, but we're not entirely sure what to do. We're just roaming right now, which if you couldn't tell already, but this is awesome. So officially we have made it back to the Mickey and Friends parking structure, as well as the Pixar Pals parking structure just to our right, and of course the new Mickey ball in the background there. Pretty fantastic day hanging out with my good pal Dylan from Theme Park Obsession. Make sure to go check out his stuff. He's got amazing content that you won't want to miss out on, and also he's almost at 40,000 subs. Make sure to get him to that. That's a big milestone and he definitely deserves it. But thank you guys so much for watching this channel especially, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, because we've got tons of new content coming very, very soon. But until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.